when I look at your swing, you have all these great parts in your swing. You just have to learn to understand your kinetic timing. That's how we store up energy. We get energy back to the golf ball and how we release this golf club. And sometimes this is under the thing of this is your timing or the rhythm. But it's really not a rhythm thing. It's more about how you're going to take a backswing here, back. That's storing up energy, which you do great. I wouldn't change anything or focus anything different. You should just feel like you're in an athletic position, which you are. Here's our practice swing over here to the side as we talked about some things. Now, right now, this is where a golfer is trying to get the hit, get to the finish. There's three things we want on those shots. We want contact, we want distance and direction. And so how you interpret that release of energy through the ball is really this kinetic timing, which is releasing energy that you just stored up. And we're trying to get to the club to go at its maximum speed and apply the leverage. At the same time, so what happens here when I look at swings kinetically, I kind of look at things in like 6 different things that can happen. We have shoulders that could be moving, hips, your arms, your wrist, okay, and then the other 2 are your core muscles and how we push off as ground as a force. And the ground forces are important to, in your time, it says how we push off the ground to move your core to get moving. When you get in trouble, you're going to try to get energy from your shoulders, what I call the top side. You're trying to get your shoulders to the finish. And then what happens here in the golf swing, a golfer has been told to turn and get to the finish with their body. The problem is you're going to do this is your body will turn away from the ball. If I go back and forth, you'll see this front shoulder twist away from the shot. This causes that club to release out early. It's already been casted out at this point. And because it's released early, you're now dragging it behind you. It's released right there. So your release point is right there about 6 inches before you get to the ball. And because of that, all you can do is kind of flip this right hand in flexion and kind of scoop at it. And if you're kind of close, it's okay. But if it really starts turning out, you're going to really bang in the ground way behind it or start topping the ball. So those right there will get you in trouble. So how do we get that kinetic timing a little bit better? So the main thing here is we put the impact back here. This was telling you could move. I wanted you to feel like you're not going to the finish with your energy, going to the bag as a force. So force to the bag, and there's a slingshot effect after the bag, meaning it's just going to release all that energy at the point. So what happens is when you're swinging, we want to get all that energy to there. Now to do that, I got you to feel like you were pushing for the ground and moving more from your core muscles. And that core muscles give you a sense of getting power. You can see this club stays hinged longer. So right here, that club is already releasing outward. Here it's still hinged longer. And now it can time it, it'll just release right here where everything is lining up at impact instead of 6 inches before. Now at this point, now you're gonna release the energy club like a slingshot. Just there's a hit right at the bag, and then we're gonna let it go. That speeds the golf club up. So that's what I call the hit and the slingshot back up. Yours is turning and dragging. That's why your shoulder twists away over to the left. This keeps your arms down that line. You can see same position here at hand position. This shoulder's still down and this shoulder's being pulled away, which is pulling away from the hit. This keeps you down longer for the shot to get more club head speed and better contact. So those are the things we talked about, how to kind of get that, and the drills we worked on to doing it. So the main drill here for you to get that feeling. Let's see here. Okay, so this main drill here, it's a simple drill you can do at home. The first part of this drill is you're going to take your front arm, your left arm, you're going to put it across your right above your elbow, and you're going to take your arm here and pull it into your core muscles. You want to feel it tight and pull your arm in tight. So you're always just going to feel really tight and connected there. Your arm is going to be free swinging. Your wrist is going to hinge naturally, and you're going to take your natural backswing. And for this point, we're trying to play leverage that bag. Instinctively, you want to move up here and twist. And I want you to feel a pushing from the ground feeling. And pushing is just feeling the force of energy pushing to move your core muscles, which is what you're going to feel right here. As you push off the ground, you see I'm using my pushing forces. My arm is going to drop straight down. That's my speed. And that's applying leverage to this bag. This gets me to this leverage position where I'm compressing the ball more. So think of this as a force of energy for power, leveraging, and your other swing, what you do is you would be spinning here at the top. So here was a better hit. You're going to apply leverage to that bag, and that's your solid contact. And from there on, then it would be like a slingshot of energy past the bag. That's just a simple drill to feel that little power feeling from your legs, your core. You feel like you're applying leverage that way.